I'm taking a selfie. We got another action shot. I got it going on. All right, let me put my selfie stick down.
I should have never told you where to find those things.
I know. I know. Yesterday I said, "Hey, where do I find selfie?" I want it for tomorrow.
I'm just imagining how my day is gonna go today.
No, I'm going to be able to do interviews with people. I'm going to be like, okay, Facebook Live. Okay, can you tell me why you support this candidate? What the hell? It's a professional move.
Oh my God.
First of all, Amanda gave me the wrong information earlier.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, so we're going to clear something up. No, you did not give me the wrong information. We want to give an apology to the president of University of North Georgia, our sincere apology. She will be here tomorrow at 11:30 at Fannin to talk about North Georgia University Blue Ridge campus. And what is her name?
Her name is Benita Jacobs.
Okay, and try to get the proper information next time, okay?
That wasn't me. That was you.
I would like to extend an apology on behalf of FYN TV and Amanda.
No, you can't pack everything off on me.
Okay.
Benita, it was him.
Wait a minute. Yesterday, Benjamin Netanyahu. Okay, now wait a minute. I want to set this up. I want to go with Iran. This is direct. Stay with me, okay? You may want to pay attention to what I'm about to say. Don't get all riled up about it. But Benjamin Netanyahu, BB, over there, came out yesterday and said we have actual proof. We have actual proof, and no, not that one. Damn it! Did I tell you that one? There you go, that one. Okay. All right.
Wow.
All right, that one right there. I'm sorry, I can't turn my phone off. It's ringing. Oh man, it's on the selfie stick. Hold on.
No, that's not your phone. That's actually the screaming meter that I put in there.
What?
That's the screaming meter that I put in there. An alarm goes off whenever you scream at me so loud.
Okay. So there's Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel. Let's get serious. This is a serious story. Yesterday, making a 20-minute presentation. Did you watch it? I watched it. The 20-minute presentation concerning he started saying centrifuges and megatons and stuff. I mean, he really caught me out there, but he broke it down yesterday. And supposedly there's another picture of him saying they lied. He said Iran lied. I have that picture. Let's pull that up. He said Iran lied. Now, I'm not doing this story as the last one of the day, basically for a reason. You have the one that says Iran lied, okay. And let's hold on to that right now. Just leave up Iran lied. Because of the lack of importance. I'm doing it at this time because I have a story Amanda's going to break a little after 9:30. But you're going to hear the media talk about how this is a setup. Now stay with me. You're going to hear the media talk about this is a setup. You're going to hear the media talk. It's only like 5 or 6 days, or May 12th or something, the President of the United States has to make a decision whether to pull out of the Iranian nuclear deal or re-up it. You're going to say you're going to hear them say it's interesting that Bibi Netanyahu comes out with this now. Okay, the left will completely go after Israel. Yep. You have to understand, at no time, okay, will the left accept. CNN said this morning, nothing new here on the Iran lie claim. The IAEA has known this, the International Atomic Energy Association. They have known this. What's the big deal, CNN said? We've known this all along. Iran, another fine mess you got us into, Obama, okay? Seems like, hey, Obama got a Nobel Peace Prize, all right? The only thing missing yesterday The only thing missing yesterday in Bibi Netanyahu's presentation were there were no American Democrats there to get up and walk out. That's right. Stay with me on this. Mike Pompeo confirmed, put up Pompeo's picture with Bibi. He confirmed, okay, Iran lied, 100,000 secret files, okay? Now, Mike Pompeo released a statement that I'm going to use my words, he has confirmed the authenticity of Netanyahu's information that he presented yesterday, okay? Now, let me see what else I have here on this, okay? Now we're gonna play just a 2-minute clip. Stay with us, and it's not the total thing, just 2 minutes of Benjamin Netanyahu yesterday. Then we want to get deeper into this story because trust me, the media wants you to believe that this has happened right now for a reason, okay? Because of the deadline coming up, and that's not true, folks. And we'll break that down. Go ahead, play that 2 minutes of Benjamin Netanyahu.
Iran lied. Big time. After signing the nuclear deal in 2015, Iran intensified its efforts to hide its secret nuclear files. In 2017, Iran moved its nuclear weapons files to a highly secret location in Tehran. A few weeks ago, in a great intelligence achievement, Israel obtained half a ton of the material inside these vaults. And here's what we got. 55,000 pages, another 55,000 files on 183 CDs. Everything you're about to see is an exact copy of the original Iranian material. First, Iran lied about never having a nuclear weapons program. 100,000 secret files prove that they lied. Second, even after the deal, Iran continued to preserve and expand its nuclear weapons know-how for future use. Why would a terrorist regime hide and meticulously catalog its secret nuclear files if not to use them at a later date? Third, Iran lied again in 2015 when it didn't come clean to the IAEA as required by the nuclear deal. And finally, the Iran deal, the nuclear deal, is based on lies. It's based on Iranian lies and Iranian deception. 100,000 files right here prove that they lied.
Okay, folks, let's just go here with this, okay? So the media will lead you to believe this happened yesterday, that all of a sudden Bibi Netanyahu got up, he's much like Donald Trump, and he found all these documents, UPS or an overnight Brinks armored truck dropped off all these documents, and now they have proof. That's what they want you to believe. Then the second thing, if you watch the media real close, is they're nonchalant. Oh, what's the big deal? We knew this all along. The IE, National Energy Atomic, IAEA, they've known all along. They're handling it. We have it. This is the diplomatic, this is the ridiculous brain of the left, the intellectual that has way too many college credits. You got if you're supporting the Iran nuclear deal today, you have way too many college credits, because there's a time when you reach college credits, you're done, and then after that, you've just lost your damn mind. Anyhow, I know a lot of people got upset over that. Let's go with this picture here. Go with no Joe. Go with no Joe. It's a picture of no Joe. There's Bibi, and on the left you see the Speaker of the House, John Boehner, and on the right you see a Senator, Orrin Hatch. Well, in your Congress, and I don't like to do a class, but I probably should come over to one of your higher institutions, whether you believe I can or not, and do a class and explain to you that in the well here, the left seat, the one facing you looking to the left, is your House. It's represented by the House, and the one on the right is represented by the Senate. Now, the Senate pro temp is the president of vice president of the United States. So actually, that chair belongs to the vice president of the United States. So that picture should say, the picture speaks 1,000 words. Should say, there's the Prime Minister of Israel. Okay, all right. And there is the Speaker of the House on the left, and it should be the Vice President of the United States. But in 2015, this article came out 2/9/2015, 56 Democrats to skip Netanyahu's speech to Congress. Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu plans to deliver one of the most controversial speeches to the joint session of Congress by a foreign leader, okay, ever, and Vice President Biden and a number of top Democrats won't attend. Netanyahu is expected to criticize the White House negotiation on the Iran's nuclear program in his March 3rd speech. While Biden has cited a scheduling conflict, other Democrats are staying away from the speech to protest what they see as an attack on President Obama. Congressional Democrats are angry that Speaker Boehner from Ohio invited Netanyahu to speak to Congress without first telling the White House. Obama has said he will not meet with Netanyahu during the visit because it will occur 2 weeks before Israel's elections set to take place. So, there's a whole list of the whack job Democrats, okay, that did not attend this, including Joe Biden. Netanyahu begged this country, begged President Obama. Okay, you talk about Iran does not want the infidels. They do not want the state of Israel. They do not want a country. They're going to wipe it off the face of the earth. Okay? So, he begged at that time. Democrats got up and walked out. All right? Now, not going too deep, let's go with the picture I have that says BBUN. Okay? You remember this little graphic for some of those that pay attention in the world? You remember the little graphic there that said that Bibi went to the UN and he held up and he said the red line is where they're at, okay? He said then to the UN, final stage, and he had 90%, all right? Oh, this is what, a year ago? Was it a year ago? I don't know, but it's recent. This is very recent. He went to the UN and he said, we know, we have proof, we know, we have facts, we know they are still working and this is where they're at. And yesterday, they brought out and flat out did 20 minutes Iran lied. Okay? Now, a couple things before we leave. All right. Let's go to the Iran hostage crisis. Was it 52 or 54 Americans? I sure hope I don't get that wrong, right? 444 days? I'm just doing this from memory, okay? Just from memory. This is from, 1979, right? So it's a little foggy up here, right? A little foggy since 79. But 52 or 54 hostages, 444 days. How many of you Americans remember those little SOBs over there in Iran, and every night on the daggone news you had to hear...
You had it right. It is 52 and it was 444 days.
I did have it right?
Yep.
Did you tell them or just me?
No, I told everybody.
Okay. So anyhow, you remember, you may be too young, Amanda, so I'm telling you this, and I'm not being smart aleck to you or Sam or anybody your age. But every night for 444 days, let's say you were watching Peter Jennings, okay? And up the graphic came and said, today, day 39 in the hostage crisis. Day 40 in the hostage. Day 41. Remember that? Remember that? They embarrassed us every single night. Day 52. Remember that? Well, see, during the hostage crisis, which I will never forget, I understand some of you out there saying, well, the Bible says forgive and forget. Well, the hell with them damn Iranians. I ain't forgot a damn thing, and I ain't forgiven you for a damn thing. You understand? And I know you're nothing but no good liars. I actually like Kim Jong-un better than those son of a guns. That's a night. I better settle down. Relax. Okay. That I don't like him better or anything. Let me clear that up. I know, God Almighty, the emails will come in like, you like him better? No.
Yeah, in this situation, there is no lesser of two evils.
Okay, I'm with you, but I'm just saying I guess I could talk about them in a different way and not get worked up as much. I do get worked up when I talk about Warm Bear. I'm sorry. I was off the rails. So let's get back on track. But I will never forget. But now during this is the serious side of my reporting here. During this, we froze their assets, okay? We froze their assets. Obama gave them back, okay? Put up the one, let's not forget a couple things. I want to remind you a couple things while the media out there is polishing this up, glossing right over. Put up Iran cash. Remember that? Remember when we dropped cash? We could not do it because of sanctions, but we went to a third-party bank and we got him a pallet of cash, and Iran released this picture of a pallet of cash that we sent. 1.7 billion payment to Iran was all in cash due to the effectiveness of sanctions. Who thought sanctions would pay off? The Obama administration is acknowledging its transfer of 1.7 billion to Iran earlier this year. This article came out in 2016. Earlier this year, okay? Was made entirely in cash using non-U.S. currency. As Republicans cite, this transaction continues to denounce the payments. Treasury Department spokeswoman said today cash payments were necessary because of the effectiveness of U.S. and international sanctions. And we had to make cash payments for hostages, okay? Which isolated Iran from the international finance system. Bull crap. They're not isolated from the international finance system. Take the time to read this. Son of a... I'm sorry. Read this. Go and read... I read this article this morning. There it is. It's Lexology, all right? And it's an anti-corruption blog. And the whole thing is about, it was written on April 26, 2018, all right? The Iran's Trojan Horse Bank, okay? You can read the entire story on the Trojan. U.S. sanctions against Iran dated back to 1979 when Iranian students stormed the U.S. embassy. This is how I knew this. I read this article today. In Tehran, maybe this is where I remember it from, and held 52 American diplomats and citizens hostages for 444 days from November 4th, 1979 to January 20th, 1981. This remains the longest hostage crisis in recorded history, okay? Now, there's a lot here. If you will go look at Iran's Trojan Horse Bank, you will see that they have had a back channel banks set up. But this lie in this article from the LA Times to try to cover for it, they're trying to cover for why we gave them cash, okay? Acknowledged $1.7 billion to Iran earlier this year was made entirely in cash. The Treasury Department lied to you and said Tuesday that the cash payments were necessary because of the effectiveness of the U.S. international sanctions, which isolated Iran from the international financial system. It's all a lie. The 1.7, this is the kicker, the 1.7 billion was the settlement. We settled with them for decades-old arbitration claims between the U.S. and Iran, an initial 400 million of euros, Swiss francs, and other foreign currency was delivered on pallets, which we show you there, January 17th, the same day Tehran agreed to release 4 American prisoners. Well, let me tell you a damn thing. There won't be no damn pallet of cash dropped up there in North Korea in the demilitarized zone. President Trump won't bring no damn pallet of cash for Kim Jong-un to bring home 3 Korean-American citizens that are hostage in North Korea now. Won't be no damn dollar traded from President Trump to clear things up, and there hasn't been. Period. But we acknowledge we dropped this pallet of cash. One of the 4 Americans in Iran. This is not the 52. This is another time they did it. Why, God knows they would never do it again. One of the 4 Americans remembers them sitting on the tarmac waiting for takeoff and knowing they could not take off until another plane landed and they unloaded something on the back. Cash for hostages. So, the point is, that was 400 million. Folks, I just want to say to you, this article goes on. This article goes on. We froze. I don't have the time. We froze their money when they took our people, but yet we gave it back. We gave it back. Read the Trojan Horse Bank, Iran's Trojan Horse Bank, okay? And it breaks down their banks, how they use them, everything. I don't have time, obviously. I know you don't like when I read to you, like storybook time. Now, we need to pull out. Don't let the media, the anti-Semites, all right? You have to understand. Okay, don't let the anti-Semites tell you this is all okay. Obama knew this. They knew this. Ben Rhodes said in an article, I don't think I opened it up. Oh man, I hope I didn't close it. Ben Rhodes said in an article today, and I may have closed it, okay. Ben Rhodes said in a tweet, I wrote this down. Where the hell is it? All right, stay with me, because I wrote it down this morning. Ben Rhodes with the Obama administration. Let's see. Hold on. Stay with me. Ben Rhodes about the Iranian nuclear deal. This is what American leadership can do. This is what he tweeted out. I had that article up. I was reading it earlier about the media gushing over the Obama nuclear deal, Iranian nuclear deal. Okay, that the Democrats got up and walked out. Benjamin Netanyahu's been begging for a long time. It didn't just happen, all right? I ask you to go to YouTube, find this 20 minutes, watch that, start reading the articles on the documents that Secretary of State Mike Pompeo has confirmed, all right? Ben Rhodes, from the Obama administration, about the Iranian nuclear deal, he tweeted out at that time, this is what American leadership can do. Folks, I'm going to go to break, but I want to leave you with that. This is what the lack of American leadership, this is the result of the lack of American leadership in the world. Period. North Korea, Iran, Syria, Iraq, Afghanistan. This is not what American leadership can do. This is the lack of leadership. And Donald Trump, what a fine mess we've got ourselves into. President of the United States did not go from just yesterday deserving the Nobel Peace Prize to a bumbling idiot, as the New York Times would like to lead you to believe that they have sources, or NBC would like to lead you to believe he's a bumbling idiot. He will stand firm with Iran. I'm your host, BKP. Let's take a break and come back. And Amanda, you can finish up. You can do your story right after this.